Hello, good evening to all my dear friends. I'm Gaurav Gupta and I welcome all of you to the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Now, let me first of all quickly go for a tech check. Let me see if I am audible as well as visible to all of you. So, those who are in the live session, already in the live session, can you please confirm if I am audible and visible to all of you? Quickly go ahead and tell me. Hello, Lokik, how are you? Good to see you once again in the live session. All right, so well, I have got a confirmation that I am audible and visible to all of you. Great, great. Thank you very much. So, friends, welcome once again to the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep, and I'm Gaurav Gupta. And today I'll be discussing some previous year question which are from data interpretation that have appeared in the previous year papers of CMAT. Now, in this session, we are obviously preparing for CMAT 2022, which is on 9th of April. So, if I'll leave today's day, so in total, we have around 10 days for this examination. And this is the last round of revision that we are bringing forward to all of you. In this session, I have handpicked the questions of data interpretation that have appeared in the previous year papers of CMAT. So yes, my dear friends, we'll be looking at the actual level of difficulty that comes in CMAT as far as data interpretation is confirmed. So yes, a lot of you are there. Kripa, Ubaid, Chirag, Anshu, Yash, Safina, Madhuri, Akash, and Ashish. Hello, good evening to all of you. It's good to see all of you here. Uh, Now, before I start this session, since we are going to look at the questions of data interpretation, which will require a little bit of calculations, so I want all of you to bring one piece of paper and a pen for the rough work. All right. So before we'll start with the first question, quickly take out a pen and a piece of paper so that you can do the rough work, the required amount of rough work. Please do not use any calculators for these calculations, right? We don't have calculators in the CMAT examination, so we will refrain from using calculators in today's class as well, and we'll be doing all these calculation ourselves. Now, friends, as I have mentioned in my previous sessions, that data interpretation, to do good in data interpretation, you must be good in percentage calculations. So most of the questions in data interpretation you will see which will be based on percentage calculations. So it will be very handy if you remember most of the percentage equivalence of fractions. Now, by percentage equivalence of fraction, I mean if I'll give you a fraction, let's say 1 by 2, half of anything. Half of anything is nothing but 50%. Similarly, 1 by 3 is 33.33%, 1 by 4 is 25%, and so on. So if you remember percentage equivalence of fractions up till, let's say, 1 by 25, so starting from 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5, and so on up till 1 by 25. If you can recall, if you can remember all these percentage equivalents of fractions, then that will save plenty of time for all of you in the examination. All right. Hello, Maheshwari, Xnerve. Thank you very much. Yes, this is a much needed session for all of you. So, friends, if I talk about the weightage of data interpretation, we have seen every year that there are around 3 to 4 questions of data interpretation that comes in our examination. Now that was the case when there were 25 questions in QA section, right? So out of 25 questions in QA section, we can expect around 4 questions from data interpretation. Now, since the number of questions has been reduced to 20, so you can expect 3 questions, yes, minimum of 3 questions in your examination from data interpretation. Also, previous year stats have shown that there are independent questions of data interpretation. Yes, so the questions are independent. So every time you're solving a question of data interpretation, you will have to look at a completely new set of data. Okay, so you will have to be very fast as far as calculations are concerned. But one very relieving fact for all of you is the questions of data interpretations are very easy and you cannot miss them. Even if you want to, you will not be able to miss them because of the easy nature of these questions. All right, so let me finish off with this lecture that I'm giving to you, and let's come straight to the questions. All right, so I'll again mention that I have picked all these questions from the previous year papers of CMAT. I have not made these questions myself. So all the questions that we are going to solve today have already appeared in previous year paper of CMAT, and that is why we'll be looking at the actual level of difficulty that comes in CMAT examination. So the first question on your screen now. So I want all of you to quickly solve this one. Now, those who are fairly above average in calculations in percentages will be able to solve most of these questions orally. All right. So I'll basically show in front of you that how we can manage to solve these questions orally as well. So the first question on your screen, and Yash has already given the answer. Nice, Yash. Good. Yes, 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 Akash, you can do that. All right, Yash, Shama, good. I'm waiting for other students as well to give me an answer for this one. Don't worry, for every question, I'll be giving you around 30 to 45 seconds. I want all of you to be very fast as far as calculations are concerned. And as I mentioned that every question that we are going to take up today can be solved orally. Okay, so let's look at this question. Question says that number of different category goods sold in a city over the years in thousands is given as under. Now, 5 years are given, 2010 to 2014, and there are different category of goods which are sold. Question says that in which of the following years was the number of refrigerators? So in which of the following years was the number of refrigerators sold approximately 25% of the number of cell phones? So हमें find out करना है कि refrigerator in which year is 25%. 25% means approximately one fourth. Okay, so they have mentioned approximately 25%. So I'll say that approximately one fourth. All right. So I'll check each of the following years which are given in the options 11, 12, 13, and 14. So in the year 11, cell phones is 336. Its one fourth will be more than 80. Okay, I'm not calculating exact value of one fourth. All right, so I can say that 336 का one fourth अगर calculate करेंगे तो approximately 80 से तो ज़्यादा होगा. This value is 60, so cannot be the answer. 404, so its one fourth will be more than 100, precisely 101. Refrigerator is 79, not the answer. 411, again one fourth will be more than 100, not at all near to that value. 442, its one fourth will be approximately 110, or precisely 110.5, and this value is very much near. So I can say that among the four options which are given, 2014, year 2014 is the most suitable answer to mark. And everyone, those who have given the answer, every one of you has given a correct answer. Wonderful people. Now it will be important that you should be able to solve such type of questions in less than half a minute. Okay, so if you have solved this question in less than half a minute, wonderful. If you have taken more than that, then you have still 10 days left to improve your calculations. All right, let's move on to the second question in front of you now. All right, any answer for this one? Again, a pretty easy question, can be dealt orally. Ubaid, nice. Yash, two answers I have. Shama, friends, the reception that I see, it has a lag of around 8 to 10 seconds. So if I'll call your name a little late, please don't worry at all. Shaikh, all right, so options 5 people have given the answer. Lockett, you have also given the answer. So let us look at this one. So the following pie chart indicates the monthly domestic budget of a family. So it is basically divided in 5 heads, which are food, convenience, convenience, clothing, house rent, miscellaneous, and savings. Now, the percentage breakup for A, B, C, D, E is given. F is not given. So I'll quickly find out the percentage breakup of F. So 20 and 20, 40. Just look at the manner in which I'm adding. So these two are even figures. So 20 and 20, they'll make 40. Now I'll add these two. So 12 and 18 will be 30. So 40 and 30 is 70. 70 and 15 is 85. So 85% is already covered here. So F will be 15%. All right. So F will be 15%. Now in the question they are saying that if the monthly saving of the family is rupees 4500, now savings is F. So I can say that 15% corresponds to 4500. 15%, which is the head on savings, corresponds to 4500. Then they are asking about the monthly income of the family. Now monthly income, that means they are asking about the 100% value. So 15% corresponds to 4500. So 15 into 3 is 45 and उसके बाद double zero लगा दिया. So 100% calculate करने के लिए what I'll do is 100 into 3, that is 300, and then put double zero in front of it. So this will be your final answer. 30,000 will be the total monthly income. And once again, all of you have given a perfect answer. All right. So friends, this is how you can save time. So once you have calculated this as 15%. So 15% corresponds to 4,500. They're asking about 100%. So 100% will be multiply by 3 karo, 100 into 3, put double zero. Let's say if they will ask about E, miscellaneous expenses. So if they are asking about how much is the miscellaneous expenses, it is 12%. So 12 into 3 is 36 and put double zero. So answer will be 3600 in case they are asking about miscellaneous expenses. Okay, so this is how we can use approximations and some calculation techniques in saving plenty of time. All right. Okay, now let's move on to our next question. Question number 3 for this lecture. Come on, once again, please show your response. Wonderful. All of you are doing wonderful. An important word in this question is approximate percentage. So they are not asking us to calculate the exact answer, but the approximate answer. All right, Yash, one answer. Now friends, this question will show you how important it will be to remember percentage equivalence of fractions. That will definitely save plenty of time. So this is one example that I was quoting at the beginning of this lecture. Yash, Shaikh, Shama. Now in this case, people are a little slow in giving the answer because we don't remember percentage equivalence of fraction. My dear friends, percentage equivalence of fraction, like learning these numbers, only 25 numbers, will not take more than half an hour, and you just need to revise it for 2 to 3 minutes every day up till your examination, and it will save plenty of your time. All right, so let's solve this. In the year 2020, production of sugar in million tons by 6 major production units A to F. So there are 6 major production units which are given, and their monthly production is given for the month of April, May, June, July, August, for all these 6. Question is asking about what was the approximate percentage decrease in sugar production of unit B. So unit B in June. So June is 160 as compared to April. So basically April से June तक we have to find out the percentage decrease. So initial value, final value. So percentage decrease is decrease, which is of 20 upon original value into 100. Okay, I don't write into 100. I'll just simplify this fraction. This will come out to be 1 by 9. And if we remember the percentage equivalent of 1 by 9, precisely it is 11.11 percentage. All right, so the exact answer should be 11.11 percentage. We are asked to find out the approximate answer, so we can safely mark option B, which is 11 percentage in this case. All right, so friends, It is very important to remember percentage equivalence of fractions because it will definitely save at least 15 to 20 seconds in such questions. All right, 15 to 20 seconds. If you can save 15 to 20 seconds in 2 or 3 questions, then it will give you enough time to solve one complete question. All right, let's move on to our next question. Now, once again, I'll repeat that all these questions that I have taken in this session, they are previous year paper questions from CMAT. So actual CMAT में already appear कर चुके हैं ये वाले questions. So we are looking at the actual level of difficulty that comes in CMAT examination. Also, if you people are liking my session, please, it will take half a second of yours. Quickly press the like button. Quickly hit the like button if you are liking my session. And give me a thumbs up if you have already liked it. Come on, go ahead and do that. All right, so a lot of answers. Yes, yes, good. Nice. So let's have a look at it. The following table shows the courier charges for sending 1 kg parcel from one city to another. So there are 5 cities. Among these cities, courier charges are given for sending 1 kg of parcel. Among the following, the charges will be least important. So least for sending a parcel from. So Ahmedabad to Jaipur, the cost is 10. Then next is Mumbai to Bangalore. Mumbai to Bangalore, it is 25. Jaipur to Bangalore, it is 10. Now, obviously, answer has to be the last one because right now the least are 2 values. Kolkata to Mumbai. So Kolkata to Mumbai, it is 7 rupees. So yes, answer is 7 rupees. That is Kolkata to Mumbai. And all of you are absolutely correct. So answer is option number 4. All right. Okay. Now, Ashish, you have given a different answer. I hope you are clear how to basically fetch the values from this table. I hope you are clear, Ashish. All right. Now let's move on to our next question, a question of pie chart. Be careful in this one. Now you can easily make an error in this case. So please don't do that. Now today I can see like very less strength in this session, probably because of IPL. This is the season of IPL. Now friends, you like IPL or not, please don't waste your time in IPL because we have very important examination in front of us, right? Okay. So I've started getting the answers. So Yash, Rohan already have given the answer. Now Rohan and Yash, please check your answer. We have 11:5 as well as 5:11 among the options. Such options are intentionally given in order to create a confusion. Okay. So please read the question statement once again and find out what respective ratio do we have to find out. All right. Okay. Now question says that there is a pie chart that is given. The value of the exports represents the angle corresponding to each country in the pie chart. Fine. Now we have to find out the ratio of the value of exports between the total exports of USA and Japan. So USA it is 54 and Japan it is 45 angle. So 54 plus 45, that is 99. So 99 degrees is the total angle for USA and Japan. And we have to find its ratio with Australia and France. So Australia is 18 and France is 27. So 18 plus 27, that will be 45 degrees. Now, my dear friends, in case you have to find out the ratio here, what you can do is you can directly calculate the ratio of the angles covered by these countries. There is no need to find out the value of the exports for these countries. Okay, so directly just calculate the ratio here. So answer will be 99 upon 45. I'll take 9 common. So 11 upon 5 should be your answer. Respectively, 11:5. Now, some of you have given 9:5. Yes, so calculation mistake once again. So we are taking 9 common and will be left with 11. So 11 is to 5, that is option C is the correct answer. All right. So Harshada forgot to add Japan and USA. No worries, it happens. All right. So please be careful the next time. These questions are pretty easy questions and we cannot afford to commit mistake in such cases. Okay. It will be a big sin. पाप है इस type के questions में mistake करना. These are free marks. All right. Yash, these will be exports and not angle. Okay. So यहाँ पे ये angle दिया हुआ है. See, look at this word. The value of the exports represent the angle corresponding to each country. Okay, so these are the angles which are represented, not the exports. If you will add all of them, it will not be equal to obviously dollar 1,44,000. So dollar 1,44,000 is the total exports, and in the pie chart you are given the angle that is represented. All right. Okay. Now let's move on to next question. Okay, so in this case, how many of you have given the answer? A lot of you. Yash, Harshada, Sara, Amit, Ria, Harshada, and lots of people. Amit, Dipali, Rita, Shaikh. Wonderful, wonderful people for your contribution in this lecture. Now let's move on to our next question. Now you will all observe that a huge amount of data is given, but the questions are very easy. Okay, so please don't be afraid of this data. Maheshwari, yes, you are absolutely right that one unit is 400, but actually we don't require that, right? We don't need to get into that. Exactly, Ashish, you are absolutely correct. All right, so next question is on your screen. Quickly give me a correct answer for this one. Again, a little bit of approximation techniques might prove to be handy in saving time in discussion. All right, Yash, Ashish, as usual, among the first set of students who gives the answer. Shama, you as well. Lokik, Amit, nice, nice. Okay, so let's read this question. Number of boys and girls in 6 different years in 5 different schools. Data is given below. What is the approximate percentage? So let's directly come to the question. What is the approximate percentage decrease in the number of boys in school D? So let's mark school D. इसमें boys का देखना है. In the year 2017. So 2017, the number of boys is 5.3 as compared to the previous year. That means as compared to this value. So original value here is 6.4 and the new value is 5.3. All right. So there is a decrease of 1.1 over the initial value of 6.4. So I can write it as 11 upon 64. All right. Now, if you remember certain percentage equivalence of fractions, I can say that 11 upon 66, अगर denominator में 64 की जगह 66 होता, if in case there would have been 66 in the denominator instead of 64, then 11 upon 66 will become 1 by 6 and that is 16.66 percentage. Okay, but the actual value is lesser as compared to 66. So if the denominator is decreased, then the value will increase. So this answer will be more than 66.66 percentage. Okay, and there is only one option that satisfies this, which is 17%. All right, so 16.66% से ज़्यादा होना चाहिए answer, and there is only one option, that is 17%, which we can safely mark and move on to our next question. I hope you have understood the way I have got the answer for this question, right? Okay, let's move on to our next question. But before that, I would like all of you to like this session in case you are enjoying it. All right. And in case you want me to come back again and again with such sessions for CMAT and other examinations that you all are sitting for. So please do like this session, comment, share and subscribe our channel so that you will not miss any of the sessions which we are going to conduct in future. All right. So let's go ahead and look at our next question. Thank you, Nerve Music. Thank you very much. I like the fact that you all are enjoying my sessions. Now this question will be a little time consuming, but not a difficult one. All right, Dipali, Shama, Ashish, Amit already got the answers. Nice. Lokik, Yash. Okay, so now in this case, what we have to do is we have to find out who is the topper in the class, where the marks of 7 students in 6 subjects are given. Now we just have to find out among these 4 people who are the toppers. So Maya, Arya, Rupesh and Ria. So these 4 people, I'll calculate the total marks. So just need to add these values. So 90, 50, that is 140, 230, 290, 360 and 440. So 440 is the sum for Maya. Likewise, can you write the sum of all these people? I'm calculating for Arya 180, 180 and then 80. I'm considering 80 here, leaving 8 behind. So 180 and 80 is 260, then 320, 400, 470. So 478 is the sum for Arya. Now for Ria, I can see that all these values are less for Ria, just these 2 values which are marginally higher. So I can remove Ria from this race. Okay, Anuj, hello. And Rupesh, I can compare from Arya less, significantly less, less, a little more, very less, and a little more. So let's calculate for Rupesh. So 80 and 55, 130, 135, 140, 220, 310, 360, and 455. So 455 is for Rupesh. So yes, Arya is the topper here. So answer will be Arya and that is option B. So what I did was like I was taking less amount of time in adding all these values. So if you will practice these type of things, then you will also be a little fast as far as calculations are concerned. All right. So let's move ahead and look at our next question. Now this question is of pie chart. Now not a difficult one, though a little bit lengthy when you will read this question. Yes, Sarah, your answer is correct. Shaikh, 465, 455, chalo. In any case, probably I might have committed an error. So, yes, answer was Arya only. That is option B. No, Rita, there is no other way. Like another way, like if you want to skip adding is just compare the values of 2 people, the way I have eliminated Ria. Okay, so that is the only way you can use to save time. But I'll say that the foolproof method is just add all these values. You will not take more than 6 to 7 seconds to add one of these values. For one person, just need to find out the sum of 4. So it will not take more than 30 seconds or maybe 40 seconds to finish this question, right? Okay. So answer for this one, the following pie chart provides information about the revenue share of 6 companies. Now I have observed that this data, the general data that is given, that is not at all useful. Okay, it's just that this data is for 2010. If the revenue share of company T, now company T is so P, Q, R, so they are given in cyclic order. So P, Q, R, S, T and U. So P, Q, R, S, T, U I have mentioned. Now their percentages are given. Now if the share of company T increases by 20%, so T इसका वैल्यू कितना है 14%. नाउ 14 का 20% कितना होता है 2.8. So if this value will increase by 2.8, right? Then find the percentage increase in the revenue share of all these 6 companies in the year 2011, assuming that all other companies except T generated the same revenue as they did in the year 2010. Now, let us first of all understand this question, what this question is saying. Now, they are saying that the following pie chart gives the breakup in the year 2010. Okay, 2010 में breakup दिया हुआ है. For the next year, there is an increase by 20% only in T. So यहाँ पे सिर्फ increase है and all the other values remain the same. So this value increased by 20%. That means 14 का 20% कितना होता है 2.8. So total में भी 2.8 का increase होगा, right? So if the total percentage was 100, now it will become 102.8. So I can say that the net percentage increase in the revenue share of all these 6 companies will be the contribution from T only. So T में जितना increase हुआ है 2.8 का increase हुआ है and that will be the total increase in the share of these 6 companies. So our answer here will be option A, that is 2.8. All right. अंकित, इस बार सीमैट में सेक्शन वाइज क्वेश्चन आएंगे या जंबल्ड आएंगे? अंकित, सीमैट में मोस्टली सेक्शन वाइज ही क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. एमएचसीटी में गड़बड़ हुआ था. यस, हर्षदा हैज ऑलरेडी गिवन द आंसर. सीमैट में हमेशा सेक्शन वाइज ही आते हैं. लास्ट ईयर देयर वाज some problem with MHCT examination, but this year we are again expecting MHCT to be giving the paper in the normal way. Yes, Madhuri, I'll explain it once again. So Madhuri, I'll elaborate it. So P, Q, R, S, T, U. Let's say the total for this is 100x. So the share for P will be 22%, that is 22x. Q will be 26x, and so on. And T will be 14x, and U will be 16x. All right, 10x. And कितना हो गया? S is 12x and this is 10x. All right, considering total as 100x. Now this is the data for year 2010. Now they are saying in the next year all the values remain same. That is P remains same, Q remains same, R, S and U, all of them remain same. But there is an increase by 20% in the value of T. So 14x को मैं 20% से increase करूंगा. That means 20% of 14x will be 2.8x and this value will become 16.8x. Now, if all the other values have remained same, okay, and there is an increase of only 2.8x, so originally the sum was 100x, now the new sum will be 102.8x. Okay, so 100x से 102.8x कितने का increase हुआ? 2.8% का increase हुआ. So that is the answer here. Okay, all right. Nerve music. I think Ankit asked Ankit asked a very good question that like probably he was thinking that he was confusing between MHCT and CMAT. So nerve music. I must tell you that it has happened in the history. MHCT examination में the questions were jumbled. They were not section wise. So Ankit is right on his part if he is asking that like there might be jumbled questions in this examination as well. But Ankit, please don't worry. The questions will be section wise. All right. Now let's move on to our next question. The total volume of soaps sold is 680 lakh units. The volume of Lux sold is 136 lakh units. If the percentage of Lifebuoy, Camel, Liril and MS is given, answer the following question. What is the market share of others in percentage points? All right, Yash has given the answer. Yash has removed his answer. Why? Okay. All right. So, not a difficult one, just one bit of calculation is required. Now, Lifebuoy is 30%, Keme is 10%, Liril is 15%, MS is 10%, and Lux, out of the total of 680 lakhs, Lux का share कितना है 136 lakhs. Now, total is 680 lakhs and इसका 10% कितना होगा 68 lakhs. 20% will be double of this, that is 136 lakhs. So I can say that the percentage share of Lux will be 20%. This is the only calculation that was required here. Now total pie chart should be of 100%. We have the five values. We need to find out the percentage breakup for others. So 30 and 10, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. So 85 is for these five. Out of 100, 85 is already covered. So others will be 15% of the total. So market share of others in percentage points will be 15, and that will be the correct answer. And yes, all of you have given a wonderfully correct answer. Lovely. All right, now let's move on to our next question, and this is one very amazing question. Now, below table is showing age-wise ownership of mobiles. Now, you need to understand this complete table properly. Okay, what actually this table is giving us. So basically, they are telling us the age-wise ownership of mobiles. So if I look at LG, brand LG, now, out of the total number of phones that are sold for LG, 15% are 1 year old, 45% are 1 to 2 year old, and 40% are 2 to 3 year old. If you'll add these three, it will become 100%. All right. So, out of total mobile phones which are sold for LG, 15% are 1 year old, 45% are 1 to 2 year old, and 40% are 2 to 3 year old. So the 100% is getting is becoming horizontally for total LG. Similarly, figures for Samsung, Nokia, Sony, and Micromax. All right. Now, further question says that if 1 crore mobile sold were sold last year, if 1 crore mobile phones were sold last year, how many LG sets were sold? Now, friends, there is no breakup as far as percentage is concerned among the phones which were sold last year. Okay, so this breakup 15% or 5% or 10%, this is the percentage of total Nokia phones that were sold. It is not the percentage of total mobile phones which were sold in last year. All right, so in this case we cannot determine the answer because the percentage breakup of the mobile phones which were sold in the last year is not given in this table. All right, so answer here will be option D, that is cannot be determined. Am I clear? Okay. Now with this, let's move on to our next question. Ashish, I hope you have understood the explanation that I have given. All right. Now let's move on to our next question. Yeah, I think I am in front of the options. So I'll write all these options on the right hand side. So you can see some of the options. Let's see. Okay, I'll get aside and you can have a look at all these options. expenditures of a company in lakh rupees per annum over the given years was as under. So expenditure of companies are given for different years. Now they're asking what is the average salary expenditure in lakh rupees per annum during this period. So average salary expenditure find out karna hai. It is very easy to find out the average. It is sum divided by number of terms. So can you please help me with the sum of these five numbers which comes under salary? Yes. Come on, can you help me with the sum here? Anyone? I'm adding this. So 16, 17, 18, 8, 16, 20, 27, 31, 1, 3, 11, 14, 20, 26, and 33. So 3318, I believe, is the sum. All right. And divided by 5. So 3318 divided by 5. So it will be 663.6. 663.6. So 663.6, option A. Yes, it is the correct answer. Thank you all of you for helping me. Yash, Rita, Maheshwari, Anshu, Nerve Music, Shaikh, Shama, Karthik, and Ria. All right, so this will be the answer. Now, friends, I'll give you one small hack to save some time. Now, whenever you have a calculation in which you have to divide a number by 5, like here 3318 divided by 5. So what you can do is, to make calculations faster, just double this number. इस number को double कर दो. 3318 multiplied by 2 will become 6636, and put a decimal before one value, before one unit. Okay, so what I have done is I have doubled this value and then divided it by 10. So 663.6. Again, I'll repeat. Again, I'll repeat. So let's say 4718. You have to divide it by 5. So just double this value. 4718 ka double 9436, and then put a decimal here. So 943.6. This is how you can divide any number by 5 quickly. All right. Okay. Now that's all, friends, from my side. Yes, Sarah, this is one very small hack. So friends, again, if you all are liking this session, please do hit the like button right now. I'll definitely come up with many more sessions like this for all of you in future. So that's all from my side. Please do comment, share, and subscribe our channel. Now, some very important set of information for all of you. In case you all are looking for an ideal program for GDPI preparation, so here we are with one amazing program for the GDPI preparation for all of you. All the details are mentioned on the screen, and below is the number where you can call to fetch some more details about this program, right? Okay. Now next, CAT 2022, in case you are preparing for any of these programs for the coming year, then we have a batch, complete course batch number 5 for all of you, and the complete details are there, and you can call at the below mentioned number to basically get some more information about this. Thank you, Nerve Music. Thank you. I'm really happy that you liked this session. Sarah, thank you. Lokik, Shaikh, Maheshwari, thank you very much. So friends, you can follow us on Insta, subscribe and press the bell icon on YouTube, like our Facebook page, join our Telegram channel where you will get a chance to have a live interaction with the faculty members. All right. So friends, thank you for attending this session. I am really loving the fact that you all like the session, but just attending the session will not help you. You need to practice all these things again and again. So not just looking at the previous year paper questions of CMAT will help you. So you need to basically get some more grip as far as calculation techniques are concerned in case of data interpretation. Now just spending half an hour to 45 minutes on daily basis understanding the percentage equivalence of fraction, working on these calculations and approximations will definitely save a lot of time in your examination. So friends, thank you very much. Harsha, Madhuri, Karthik, Ranjani, and Ashish as well. Thank you. We'll see you once again with my next session, which I am conducting on day after tomorrow. That is on Thursday. And on Thursday in the series of last lap to CMAT, I will be taking up modern mathematics in that lecture. So hope to see you on Thursday at 7 p.m. Thank you very much.